What is going on, fellas? Welcome to another YouTube video. Haven't posted on the English channel in a while, and rightfully so, because life's been busy. Been busy making money. Been busy focusing on the Hindi YouTube channel. If you all are brown and you understand Hindi, you can check that one out. But with that being said, I'm in the Goldie right now, Gold Coast. Just booked this trip spontaneously. And we'll get about why I booked this trip and how booking this trip now means so much to me that I didn't really give a fuck about the amount of money that I paid for the hotel. I didn't give a fuck about the amount of money I paid for the flights or the car that I rented or the amount of money that I spent in the last 3 days. And it's a big deal for me. But in this video, I've already made a version of this on my brown YouTube channel, as I would say. But in this video, I wanted to talk about the immigrant mentality. You see, obviously, I wasn't born in Australia. I came here about, 6 or 7 years ago. And ever since that, I've noticed one thing that is common between people who come to this country from different countries, who were not born here. I've worked with holiday work visa people from South America. Obviously, I've seen Indian people or the South Asian people, Pakistan, Bangladesh, whatever, work their asses off. I've been an immigrant myself, and I've seen a whole lot of other nationalities, Asian or like European people as well. The one common thing with all these people who are not born in Australia but they're here now is immigrant mentality. And what I mean by that is we all felt at some point like our back is up against the wall. And these people would do anything, and I tell you anything, they'll grind their asses off, they'll work the hardest to provide for their family, to make a living for themselves. Because you gotta remember, with immigrants, they don't really have a whole lot of benefits coming from the government from Australia. And rightfully so, because obviously the citizens deserve it, the residents deserve it. But with that being said, the immigrants are at a disadvantage because they have to work harder to make ends meet. And why am I making this video for you all right now is, if you can have that immigrant mentality ingrained in you, irrespective of where you live, if you live in the States, if you live in the UK, if you're white, if you're brown, if you're pink, black, whatever the fuck of the color of your skin is, if you bring immigrant mentality to everything that you do in your life, starting today, I can almost guarantee you will flip your life around. You just gotta tell yourself that your back is up against the wall, that you really need to get the shit done. Essentially, what you have to tell yourself is you have to focus on the work that needs to be done, not on the things that you want to do. And I know all of us are guilty. We're humans. We get tempted. We want to do the things that we want to do. And that's fine. You can fall off track maybe one time, 2 times, a little bit, then just pull yourself back up, get your shit together and go back to what you have to do. But the hard thing is, if you're not an immigrant, if you are just living in your country trying to improve your life, this mentality is so hard to come by. And that's the challenging part. That is why I'm making this video for you. You just basically have to come to terms and tell yourself that if I don't do this, whatever the thing is, maybe you want to start an online business. Maybe you're thinking of being an influencer. Maybe you're starting off doing content creation. Maybe you're thinking of doing drop shipping. A, B, C, D, whatever the fuck you're trying to do. You have to make it work. Your future relies on it. Your future family's future relies on it. Think about it. There's going to be a woman, there's going to be kids, and their future is in your hands right now. It depends on what you do today that is going to dictate how your family lives in the future. Are your kids going to go to a good school? Or are they going to go to a shit school? Depends on what you do today. Are you guys going to live in a good family home? Or are you guys going to just live paycheck to paycheck, kind of just renting houses here and there? That depends on what you do today. Which brings me to a story that I really want to give you an example through. When I was 19, I think I was freshly 19, I started working at Woolworths. It's a supermarket here in Australia. And Woolies, Coles, Macca's, all these places, the retail, fast food places, all the supermarkets, they have a mix of workers, all ethnicities, Aussie people, white people, black people, brown people. And my store particularly had a fair amount of brown people. But there was this one man. He was an immigrant. He has his family. His wife doesn't work. So the wife and the kids are dependent on this man. He drives a truck. I don't know, some sort of like transportation services. He works at the supermarket. And then at night when he's going home, he turns on his phone on Uber. I think it's Uber Eats. And then he picks up the food and delivers food by the time he gets home. He gets home at probably like 11, 12ish, and then he's up again at 5 driving trucks. I don't know if he's up at 5 or maybe he's up at 4, get ready by 4:30, 4:45ish, and then start driving at 5. That man always used to come in and he was always like, so obviously he calls me by my real name and he was like, I'm gonna quote him, "Alak shabay galcha." That basically means in the brown, like he was speaking Hindi. And that just basically meant, how are you, bro? Doing all right? And I was like, yeah, perfect, thank you. So he always had this smile on his face. But behind that smile, I could tell you, that man's screaming of tiredness. But there was this one thing that was making him keep going. Immigrant mentality. He's not a resident. His kids don't get any benefits from the government. He is not getting any benefits from the government. The wife doesn't work or earn bread. He's the sole bread earner for the house. So to make sure that the kids' future is good, to make sure the family is together in a good state, that man is working his ass off. Now, from this video, I don't really want you to take a message and be like, you have to be physically working hard. What I'm trying to tell you is that you need to just come to that mindset that this needs to work out. And the only way it's going to work out is you. And what I mean by this needs to work out is your shit, whatever that shit is. For me, it's building my personal brand. For me, it's scaling my media agency and completely automating it so that I can basically fucking travel where the fuck I want and still have money rolling through because there's staff working for me. Yes, there's staff working for us right now, but I still have to go in. I still have to work myself. And I'm not mad about it. But I know that I need to just keep going. So that was the message from this video. I just genuinely hope that one of you can make something out of this. And I just want to end up by saying I don't have any courses to sell you. I don't have any Patreon, school community or whatever. I'm not trying to rip you off, guys. But if you're genuinely looking to, you know, get one-on-one help from me, there's just a call link that's going to be in the bio or the description of the video. It's a paid call. You can ask me anything if you want to learn content creation, cinematic content creation. If you want to talk about dating life or dating aspect of what's going wrong with your life and why you cannot attract anyone. Or if you want maybe some physique-based advice because you're trying to, you know, level up your physique game. Everything will be included. There's 2 different variations of the call, an hour and 30 minutes. So pick whatever the one that you have to. And the only reason that it's paid is because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. And when someone actually spends money, they're serious about it. With that being said, look after yourself, look after your loved ones. I'll try to post more videos on this channel, bro. But when you're trying to level up in life, when you're trying to be different from other people, there's always going to be this one thing. People will think that you're weird. People will think that this thing is not helping me today. It's just coming off. I'll probably have to put another one. But that's, as I was saying, people are probably going to think that you're weird. People are probably going to think that your ways of doing things is bad. And they're going to say, oh, he's a little bit different. Like, I don't get it. He's a little bit uncultured. That is why I named my brand Uncultured. And I want to tell you, stay uncultured. And I'll see you in the next video. Much love.